Hey guys, it's lukemick here, and this is my review for my very highly anticipated Fruitvale station. I actually just heard about Fruitvale Station last week, and I really didn't know anything about it. It is essentially about a young man who was shot down at a train station by a police officer back in 2009, and it is based off of a true story. This is real, and it's a very emotional movie, and I'm obviously going to talk about the movie and give you guys the review. And it's something that really should not have happened. If you guys know about the story, and you know about the story, but if not, I'm going to explain it right here a little bit and obviously review the movie. So essentially, the movie is about a young man by the name of Oscar Grant, and he is the young man who was killed at the train station in California back in 2009. And the movie, the way the movie is orchestrated, it is pretty much the last day of his life, and I think the way they did this, that it was executed very well. You really got a sense of what he did on his last day of his life, and you got to really know who he was, and his character was really developed. And I thought the way they told the story was really well done, and it was very emotional. And I think it's just a story that a lot of people should really hear, and I think the story and the storytelling was just great for this movie, and like I said, it is based on a true story. The performances here, the biggest one is Michael B. Jordan. He was in Chronicle back in 2010 or 11, and he does so good playing the role of Oscar in this movie. You really, the way his character was just written and the way he was developed and the way he acted it was just perfect. He's the biggest star in this movie, I think, performance-wise. Everyone else is really good too. It all seems really realistic, and you really get a sense that these are just all, a bunch of friends, and they're just hanging out for a day, and they're just living their life. So I think that the performances here are really good, but like I said, Michael B. Jordan is definitely the one that stands out the most, and he is the main character. Octavia Spencer from The Help is in the movie as well. She plays the mother, and she is really good as well. Let's talk about the direction. This is, I'm pretty sure, a first-time director, and I really do like the way the movie was directed. I'm not sure what his name is, but it all felt really realistic. His camera would kind of get blurry at sometimes, and it would really focus on the really emotional and just the very angering and strong scenes in the movie. I think the camera work was all really good, and the direction was just great. I'm really excited to see more of this guy's work. Unfortunately, I don't know his name. The movie is very, very emotional. Like I said, it is about a true story of a man being pretty much shot down in cold blood by a police officer in California. And by the end of the movie, when it finally all wraps up into the conclusion, it's just heartbreaking. I actually was feeling sick by the end of the movie. It actually hit me pretty hard, and I was kind of expecting it because I've heard really good things about the movie, and it is very emotional. Don't go into this movie thinking you're watching a slapstick comedy, because this is not it, trust me. I guarantee you it's not a comedy. It is a very heavy drama. So overall, I think the movie is really, really good. It's really well put together, very emotional, and plenty of great performances. The only thing I can really say that I disliked, and it's really not that big of a thing, is that I don't really know when I'll be watching it again. I mean, I just don't know when I can sit down and watch it. Not because it's too emotional for me, but just because it just isn't a movie that you watch over and over again. So like some of these movies, I could watch these movies quite a few times. So overall, really good movie. I definitely recommend it. I was really excited that it came to my theater. It was definitely my first choice for the weekend. If it is in your town, please go see it. I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. As always, guys, it's lukemick here. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.